Hello viewers, I'm Jackson, host of the Hello America YouTube channel, and also former radio host. I request you watch this video till the end, and feel free to subscribe and share this video with your family and friends. Now, here's the news. Russia issues an angry response to a reported U.S. decision. President Joe Biden has allowed Ukraine to strike inside Russia with long-range U.S. missiles, prompting dire warnings from Moscow. The Kremlin has accused Washington of adding fuel to the fire and trying to escalate the conflict. The Kremlin last Monday issued an angry response to a reported U.S. decision to allow Ukraine to use Western-provided missiles to strike deep into Russian territory, accusing Washington of adding fuel to the fire in a war Moscow launched almost 3 years ago. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov reportedly said it marked a qualitative increase in the level of U.S. involvement in what Moscow calls a special military operation, but the majority of the international community has condemned it as an illegal invasion against Ukraine's sovereign borders. Ukraine is now occupying a swath of Russia's Kursk region after a surprise incursion across the border in August, and 4 months has lobbied Biden publicly to lift restrictions on U.S.-made weapon systems to push Russia back and target Russian military targets across the border. American weapons like ATACMS are able to hit targets at a range of approximately 190 miles. Biden partially lifted the ban last May. The U.S. reportedly made the more sweeping decision following Russia's deployment of up to 10,000 North Korean soldiers to the front line. It also comes about 2 months before President-elect Donald Trump enters office, having promised during his campaign to end the war in a day. Peskov referred Monday to comments by Russian President Vladimir Putin in September that warned Moscow would view the U.S. and NATO in direct conflict with Russia if the U.S. granted permissions to Ukraine to use long-range missiles far beyond Russia's borders to hit targets. Putin said at the time, if this decision is taken, it will mean nothing less than the direct involvement of NATO countries, the United States, and European countries in the war in Ukraine. This will be their direct participation, and this, of course, will significantly change the very essence, the very nature of the conflict. Putin did not address what measures Moscow would take in response, but has in the past talked about the option of arming enemies of the U.S. and its partners with Russian weapons to strike Western targets abroad. Last June, Putin warned that he could deploy conventional missiles within striking distance of the United States and European allies if Ukraine was granted permission to strike deep into Russia. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, in his nightly address last Sunday, referred to the reports of the U.S. lifting restrictions, but said he wanted to see action. He said strikes are not carried out with words. Such things are not announced. Missiles will speak for themselves. They certainly will.